folks. Hello, everybody. Welcome in here, Bluegrass Sports Nation, coming to you nice Saturday afternoon. This is starting off the 55th District Baseball Tournament here today at Breathitt County High School. Postseason is upon us, folks, and we've got a dandy to start you off with here, as it'll be the homestanding Breathitt County Bobcats, host of this tournament, number 2 seed in the 55th District. Will be hosting Jackson City School, coming off of their record year this year with the most wins in program history, 21-11, and they'll be facing your Breathitt County Bobcats at 25-11. Two of the top 5 teams RPI here in the 14th region are right here in the 55th district, and also number 2 is Wolfe County. So you've got 3 of the top 5 in the 14th region here in RPI and season records for the season here facing off here in this one, as we'll have this first round game here today, and then on Monday we'll have the championship game, as Wolfe County is your number 1 seed, and they will host the winner of this one here today, as it will be Breathitt and Jackson City coming at you. Breathitt County, 25-11 on the year, 18-4 in the region, 3-2 in district. Those 2 district losses, they were 1-2 against Wolfe County. And Jackson City at 21-11, 8-4 in the region, and 0-4 in district play. I want to say thanks to our sponsors here today, Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Breathitt County Farm Bureau. They are your title sponsors for this one, and we thank them very much. Always with us, those two. If you're big on Kentucky and you're big on commitment, you got to go with Farm Bureau, folks. And we thank both Susan Cable and Fick Kelly down in Campton, and then also Chuck Price and Seth Holland here in Breathitt County for all your insurance needs. Check them out. It will be Tatum Moore on the mound for Breathitt County. This is going to be his 8th appearance, 8th start, 40 innings. He's 5-2, 1.56 ERA. Be Brady Tincher. I'll set the lineup here for Jackson City in just a minute. First pitch from Tatum Moore is up high, and Tincher swings and misses as Tincher steps in. 347 on the year, 35 for 105. Second one from Moore is up high. Moore on the season, as we said, 40.1 innings. He's given up 25 hits, 18 runs, none of those earned. Walked 23 and struck out 59. And he's high again, been high through on each of the pitches so far. Tincher playing second base here tonight. We'll set the defense for Breathitt County here in just a moment. Moore pours that one in. Got Dirk Flincham behind the plate. Brandon Hobbs down third base, and Gary Hammonds down first base. Great crew here today. Flinching behind the plate, and a swing and miss does Bentley Tincher for out number 1 as he goes down swinging. That will bring up the 2-hole. Preston Turner had a great junior season, has Preston, as he's batting .456 on the year, 47 for 103, 29 RBIs. He has hit 2 out of the ballpark this year. Moore, breaking ball in there for strike 1. Behind the plate, we got Blake Hudson, White Spencer down at third, Sebastian Howard at shortstop, Kobe Bird at first, and Kay Jellis at second base. That ball's going to be hitting the air to right field. That is Jaden Hudson back there, and he hauls it in for out number 2. So Turner flies to right field for out number 2. Around the outfield, got Jake Fugit in center. Just saw Jaden Hudson there in right field, and Adam Spencer out in left. That'll bring up the 3-hole for Jackson City. That's going to be Cannon Lovins. Cannon comes in at .453 on the year, 48 for 105, scored 20 runs and 47 RBIs. First pitch misses, 4-1. Of course, got Flincham behind the plate. Dirkle takes a little hesitation, so we'll try to call that as we go. That ball's going to be popped in the air down the first base line and out of play for strike 1, even the count, 1-1 strike. Got our center field camera out there, was glitching just a hair, folks, but we've got it in there for you. Hopefully it stays with us. Just had a big rain shower here a few moments ago, so hopefully nothing has shorted out there. Got James Strong here on the production. Didn't mention that, James. We had to dive right in because we're getting on here. Of course, this is Brendan Miller on the call. Great to call this one between the 2 hometown teams here. Moore with the 2-1 to Lovins. That one's up high, fouls it back. 4, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Of course, this Jackson City team with no seniors. coming off this record year for them. And Coach Smith over there going to have an excellent team coming back next year. So look out for Jackson City here in the 14th region. Of course, Breathitt County, very, very young. Only 2 seniors here as well. So lots of good baseball ahead of these 2 teams. More misses away. I want to thank, well, we won't do that right now, but we will talk about. I've got them over here. I was going to get in some records here, but we'll do that here in a little bit. So there is the breaking ball is going to be grounded down to third. Spencer just wide. Even the count, well, send it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes here with 2 outs. Got a lot in there in that little bit. Absolutely. Folks, thanks for joining us here. We're both live on Facebook and YouTube. This is your home right here for the 55th District on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We will have, set the schedule for you here in a little bit. Going to have the championship game of this one on Monday night. 3-2 out pitch to Lovins is going to be popped down the first base line. Stays at a full count. Got a good crowd here. The Jackson City Tigers are out in force here today. Of course, these 2 teams have met. This is the 3rd year in a row that they have met in the first round of the 55th District. That ball is going to be grounded up the middle, and there's a base hit for Cannon Lovins. So Cannon with the single first base hit of the game for the Tigers, and they have their first base runner. Now it will be younger brother Jagger Lovins coming to the plate. Jagger, just an 8th grader at 426 on the year. Tons of talent. 40 for 94, 25 runs, 16 RBIs. And he has 9 doubles on the year. I was going to mention this is the 3rd year in a row. Breathitt is going now for their 9th consecutive. That ball is going to be grounded to Bash Howard. Plays it in the hole, throw to first. It gets him in time. And so we'll be out 6-3. So that will be out number 3, first pitch hitting, and that will end the top of the first as Jackson City goes down after a base hit by Cannon Lovins, and Bobcats will be coming to the plate here in the bottom of the first. Voters of Breathitt County, this is County Attorney Brendan Miller. I'm honored to have now served as your county attorney for most of my legal career, and I'm now ready and willing to continue to serve our community. As I've always done in my campaigns, my only promise to you is to use my full energy and efforts to perform this job to the best of my ability and run a respectable and efficient office and make Breathitt County the best that it can be for us to live and our children, including mine, to grow up. I realize that my actions and decisions, both as county attorney and personally, do have effects for years to come, not just today, and I will always represent and promote Breathitt County in a positive way. I ask each of you for your support and vote, and for the opportunity to again be your county attorney. Paid for by candidate.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back. Breathitt striding to the plate for their first swings of the day, and it will be Blake Hudson, Adam Spencer, and Bash Howard. We'll go through the full lineup here in just a few minutes. And They'll be facing Carson Smith. Carson, a junior here. This is going to be his 15th appearance of the year. First pitch is inside for ball one. Carson is 6-2 on the year, 1.42 ERA. Thrown 44 innings, 29 hits, 18 runs, 9 earned, 22 walks, and 58 strikes. And Blake Hudson lines it right back up the middle. Didn't get to Blake's stats. We'll get those next time as he starts it off with a single up the gut to lead off the Bobcats here in the bottom of the first. And it'll be Adam Spencer coming to the plate now. Adam at 257 on the year and 19 for 74. Moved up to the 2-hole, playing left field. We'll run down the entire lineup. Of course, we already got Hudson behind the plate. Now we've got Adam Spencer in left, Bash Howard at short, Bird at first base, Jaden Hudson in right field, Tatum Moore on the mound, Jake Fugit in center, Wyatt Spencer, and Cage Ellis. No Aiden Combs today. Notable for Breathitt County. Spencer steps in. Throw over to hits. We've got
Tucker Neese.
You got courtesy runner Tucker Neese in there right now. He took that one in the side. Tucker did. Pitch is low. So I'm trying to get Tucker's stats here. Tucker is 7 for 7 on swipes. We'll see if he takes off. Third meeting of the year for these two teams. And that ball is inside. It's going to be a pass ball off the catcher as Spencer squared to bunt. Didn't pulled back, and that's going to be a pass ball and gets Hudson down to second base here. 2-0 count. Of course, these two teams have met twice on the year, been Breathitt 10-1 and 11-5. They met on April the 8th and April the 21st. Pitch, and Spencer pulls it back and swings now. And notable, the last time, and today, if Jackson were to win, then great season for them. If they were to win, it would be the first time since March of 2017. Breathitt has won 22 in a row in this matchup. According to my research this morning, pitch to Spencer is high and away. He runs to 3-1. March the 23rd of 2017. Of course, at that time, Jackson City won 4 straight 55th district titles. In looking at the numbers across the board in 2006, the current setup at the 55th district, where we have Breathitt, Wolf, and Jackson. Breathitt's won 11 of 19 of those tournaments so far. Wolf's won 2 and Jackson's won 6. So that's your breakdown. Pitch to Spencer, fouls it away. Wolf County, when they first came in from the 56th to the 55th, won in 2006 and 2010. Jackson City in 07, 08, 13, 14, 15, and 16 with that great group they had on the 4-year run there with John Turner at the helm. Won those 4 in a row. That's when I first started BSN. Remember those? Throw to second, and Neese is back in there. And then from then until now, it's been Breathitt, 17, 18, 19. Of course, no tournament in 2020 due to COVID. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And we'll see what happens in 26. One of these two teams, unfortunately, will conclude their season today. And Spencer's going to hit that one in the air out to center field. As Jagger Lovins camps under it and gets it. Let's set that defense for the Tigers. Got Preston Turner behind the plate. Lyde Smith down at third. At short is Cannon Lovins. At second is Bentley Tincher. Jordan Turner at first. You've got Jagger Lovins in center. And they're going to put Bash on. So the intentional walk, they're going to follow the same Jackson City is going to follow the same setup that some of the other teams have taken with Bash Howard and put him on. It backfired here. He was against Hazard here the other day as they kept putting him on, and Bash scored multiple runs. Got, it's Gavin Ritchie out in center field. I want to apologize. You got Jagger Lovins and left, Jagger Ritchie in center. Gavin Ritchie, and then Ryan Little and right. Well, I might get it right here in just a few minutes. Sorry, folks, for all the parents out there. We're stumbling around here this morning. Smith misses high.
Now you could see Bash Howard walk up to the box with a smile on his face, hoping that he wasn't going to get walked there.
Yeah. But And you look back at Bash's stats here. I mean, we didn't get to those obviously, but the number of bats that's been taken away from him here in the season due to those walks. But that's baseball.
Yep.
That's exactly how
Yep.
it's done. I won a couple of games coaching with walking kids in the past when you had in that situation. Sebastian has, as compared to everyone else, most of the other Bobcats are over 100 at bats. He has 80. So, and he's been taken away by the intentional walk. So he's at first. Got Tucker Neese down at second. Carson Smith delivers to Kobe Bird and gets him looking way in front of that one. And Colby goes down looking for out number 2.
Never been the type to make a man.
And that'll bring up Jaden Hudson. Jaden playing right field here tonight. 258 on the year. 24 for 93. First pitch is misses outside for ball 1. Checking out Jaden's socks there. We need to get a view of those here in just a minute. He hits that one in the air. It's out into left field. Lovins comes in, makes the catch to retire the side. So after 1, we're still tied at 0 here with nobody scratches here in the first inning. We'll head to the top of the second with the score 0-0. Breathitt and Jackson.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Top of the second inning as it will be. Switch my lineup over here, James. We've got Carson Smith, Gavin Ritchie, and Ryan Little coming to the plate to face Tatum Moore here in the second inning. Smith will step in. Moore misses away. Carson, 343 on the year, with 34 for 99, scored 22 runs, 25 RBIs, has 7 doubles. Pitch, and that one breaking ball breaks away, and Smith over the top. 4 strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Get this one going. Winner gets Wolf County on Monday night. Breaking ball fell back by Smith. Of course, we were discussing here a little bit about some things. We've kind of not slowed down on the number of games this year just because, both I'm on the ballot and got to I've got a huge job in the first place, let alone outside of BSN, but then you got to get out and campaign too to keep a job. So we haven't had the usual number of games on this year that we've had for Breathitt and Wolf, and that was fouled back by Smith, of course.
hoping someday Jackson's out of that NFHS contract and we can get back doing some of their games as well.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Love to share every single local
And
team
looking
around.
strike right there as Tatum Moore pours that one in, looking for strike one, strike out, first strikeout of the game. Kevin Ritchie will come to the plate here now. Kevin playing center field today. He is 27 for 91, 297 on the year with 21 RBIs, 8 doubles, and 4 triples. Of course, Kevin and my son Carson played Little League together, and really talented young man, Gavin is. And I see him on the basketball floor and here as well, on soccer pitch as well. So kids at Jackson City play all sports. 1-1, breaking ball. Called strike 2. Sun peeking out now. We got any glitches out there, James? Everything going good? Okay,
looks a lot better now.
Good. We were worried about the rain had gotten us, and it goes down swinging as Moore comes with the high heat for out number 2, and that will bring up Ryan Little for the Tigers. Ryan, a sophomore, 349 on the year, 30 for 86, 23 runs and 13 RBIs. Moore pouring it in there right now, getting in a good rhythm. Of course, coming from an old collar pitcher here at Breathitt and at Union College, that is the key on the mound. He is in rhythm right now, and he is just getting the ball and going to it and bringing it. So we're looking good. 0-2 as he pours 2 past Little here right now. Ready to go again from the windup. And gets him swinging, pours it in there, strikes out the side, does Tatum Moore. And after 1.5, we'll head to the bottom of the second as the Bobcats will come to the plate with Moore, Fugit, and White Spencer. Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. All right, folks, welcome back here. This game moving right along. We're trying to get other stuff in here, James, and they're just coming up to go. So we want to thank our tournament sponsors, Wolf County Farm Bureau, Breathitt County Farm Bureau, and we'll get through everyone else here that you're seeing commercials for here in a few minutes. We thank them very much for helping us bring you this here on a Saturday afternoon. Tatum Moore steps in. Carson Smith ready to go to work. First pitch, and that ball is going to be hit a ton to left field as Lovins drifts back and makes the catch back there. Wow. Well done by Jagger Lovins out there in left field. Man, that ball was hit all the way to the fence as Moore drove it deep, but resulted in an out. F7 for out number 1 on the first pitch. That'll bring up Jake Fugit. Jake, center field. Didn't get more stats in there either, but Jake, I've been really impressed with Jake Fugit. Nice looking young man here as a freshman. Smith from the stretch. Breaking ball is in there for strike 1. And Jake is 30 for 111 on the season, 27 runs, 19 RBIs, batting .288 as a freshman. Breaking ball is in off the plate there. 4-1, 1 strike. Man, really good to see here in high school baseball as Smith and Moore just getting the ball and going at it.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's no delay here. Good to see. Fastball's going to be popped straight up. Coming back here and will be out of play. So I said, coming from an old pitcher from many moons ago, that's what you prefer to do. Get the ball and go, get your sign, and you're ready to deliver. And both these pitchers right now in a good rhythm. Carson, ready to go to work.
Fastball is going to be hit on the ground. 2 Lovins. Up. Throw to first is in time. Retired 6-3 for out number 2. That'll bring up Wyatt Spencer. Wyatt playing third base today for the Bobcats. Wyatt at 291 on the year, 25 for 86. Scored 15 runs with 21 RBIs. Sun peeks back out. Hopefully the rain's gone and we get this one in. Big breaking ball is up top, 4-1. As we said, these two teams, this is the third meeting of the year. Ball's going to be fouled away by Spencer. They met back on April the 13th, early in the season. It was Breathitt 10-0 in that one as Jake Fugit got the win over Keenan Lovins. And then they met again on April the 22nd. And April 21st, I'm sorry, April 21st is Sebastian Howard got the win in that one. And that ball is going to be hit to Lovins. Lovins up. And another 6-3. So I want 3 up, 3 down here for Breathitt County. So after 2 complete, both pitchers really working well right now. We'll head to the top of the third with the score tied at 0-0 here between Breathitt and Jackson.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
Located just off the Mountain Parkway in Campton, Kentucky, has been your hometown construction and agriculture equipment dealer since 1981. When you're looking for quality, dependable, and efficient equipment, Holbrook is where you can find it. Proud dealers of Kubota, Hyundai, Vermeer, and Land Pride equipment, Holbrook prides themselves on matching each customer's unique needs with the equipment that will serve them the best. Come see them today and visit their website at holbrookequipment.com or give them a call at 606-668-7261.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county.
All right, folks, top of the third inning here, moving right along here beside the lake. As it'll be Lyde Smith stepping in for the Tigers. Swing and miss here for strike 1. Lige, 205 on the year. More up top with that one, even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 16 for 78 on the season. More high. 2 balls, 1 strike. I want to thank our sponsors here. Of course, other than our 2 title sponsors, Wolf and Breathitt Farm Bureau, got Jackson Electric and Plumbing, Breathitt Funeral Home, People's Bank of Jackson, Variety Pizza, Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson, Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy, Holbrook Equipment down in Campton, Dr. Stephen Howard, and Brendan Miller, your friendly county attorney. Swing and miss as Moore. It's another strikeout for out number 1. 5 on the game so far for Tatum Moore, and that'll bring up the 9 hole, Jordan Turner. Jordan at 156 on the year, 12 for 77. Another junior in this lineup. First pitch by Moore is up high. Of course, we mentioned this young Breathitt County baseball team, first in the region in wins and RPI, and still a young bunch of guys as you've got 2 seniors in Howard and Bird. And then, and what led to that was Tatum Moore, just a freshman, bringing it right there on the line. Of course, Tatum was playing as a 7th grader. It seems like he's been here a while, developed young men. I remember I was a freshman playing at Breathitt, and seems like a long time ago. It was tough then. We had a lot more older guys playing. Ball misses inside. Back between 84 or 85 and 88 many moons ago. Most people probably out there listening may not have been alive when I was playing, and that'll take us back to the top of the lineup here with the base on balls to Jordan Turner. So walk in the 9 hole. usually can create problems. Brady Tincher struck out his first time at the plate. Moore is up high for ball one.
See, I feel like you could say that I was in high school many moons ago at this point, too.
Breaking ball is in there for strike one with Bentley Tincher. Did I say Brady there just a second ago? I think I did. I sure did. I apologize to Bentley. Yeah. So that happens when you've been around a while, too, and you see all the Tincher guys play. So Bentley takes strike two, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Moore just misses. Wanted that one. I was waiting for Flincham to ring that one up. Did not. So 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 away. Got Jordan Turner off first. Breaking ball is going to be high. So full count. That ball was definitely up. And Moore misses high again. So that 2 back-to-back walks. We'll put runners on first and second with 1 away here for the big dog for the Jackson City Tigers, Preston Turner. Preston again, 546. He flew out to right field his first time at the plate. So situation here for Jackson City as Turner steps in. Of course, Turner was at Breathitt here last year. Went back up to Jackson City. First pitch by Moore. Is it going to be popped straight up? That was a breaking ball. It's going to be over and out of play as Spencer goes and gives it a look, but not enough room over there for strike one. So this Breathitt County defense moved around just a little bit more, usually behind the plate when he's not on the mound, and that brings Blake Hudson in from third behind the plate. Or Blake at third or second. Of course, with Aiden Combs out today, then that frees up a spot in the infield. Moore misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike. So far, Moore has been consistently high in this game, up in the strike zone, challenging the Tigers, but missing it high up there as well. And that ball is going to be hit on the ground to Howard. See if the Bobcats will try to flip one, and no, could not get it turned at second base. So there will be a out at second as Bentley Tincher is forced 6-4 for out number 2. And Preston reaches on the fielder's choice, and Jordan Turner goes over to third base. So that will bring to the plate Cannon Lovins. Cannon singled his first time at the dish. No, there was some discussion here by the blue. I'm not for sure what happened there. I don't know what exactly is going on with Coach Combs. He's actually going to make a mound visit here. Let's see if we go out. I think they're going to try to figure out here what to do with this first and third situation. Of course, in high school baseball, always an interesting situation when you're at first and third. Somebody tries to steal a run and the throw down to second. So let's see if there's there's defensive plays for that as well. Let's see and make sure everybody's on the same page here right now. And it looks like Moore's coming out. I don't know if he was injured or what, but looks like it's going to be. Let's see who's going to get the ball. Sebastian Howard's got the ball in hand right now. And that's been handed off. So who's coming in? But we are going to have a pitching change. So we'll take a break and be right back with that information here, folks, on the BSN 55th District Tournament well underway.
Voters of Breathitt County, this is County Attorney Brendan Miller. I'm honored to have now served as your county attorney for most of my legal career, and I'm now ready and willing to continue to serve our community. As I've always done in my campaigns, my only promise to you is to use my full energy and efforts to perform this job to the best of my ability and run a respectable and efficient office and make Breathitt County the best that it can be for us to live and our children, including mine, to grow up. I realize that my actions and decisions, both as county attorney and personally, do have effects for years to come, not just today, and I will always represent and promote Breathitt County in a positive way. I ask each of you for your support and vote, and for the opportunity to again be your county attorney. Paid for by candidate.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back. Pitch and change for Breathitt County. Going to be Jaden Hudson coming in. This is going to be Jaden's 15th appearance of the year, and that'll be 8 in relief. 4-2 on the year, 2.12. 46 innings, 60 hits, 29 earned runs, or 29 runs, 14 of those earned, struck out 33 and walked 14. Be Cannon Lovin stepping in. We'll reset the defense here for Breathitt County shortly. Had a little bit of a change out there. Blake Hudson comes from behind the plate. Tatum Moore goes back behind the plate from the mound. We've got Blake Hudson at short now from behind the plate. KJ Ellis goes out to right field. First pitch is down, and they've got him. He is pegged as Moore comes in, and the steal attempt is caught stealing at second is Preston Turner. So that will end the inning after just one pitch. Was it one pitch?
One pitch.
So on the first steal, and Data Moore guns out Preston Turner there. So that'll end the second. And we'll head to the third. Top of the third. We'll head to the bottom of the third. There we go. Yeah, we got it. There we go. We'll see you in just a second, folks. I better get myself together.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
When only the best will do. For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Headed to the bottom of the third. Now, I get myself straightened out here to be KJ Ellis coming to the plate in the 9-hole for Breathitt County. Ellis on the year, 253, 19 for 75. Then we're back to the top of the lineup. Carson Smith going into his third inning of work so far. Giving up one hit. Ellis Squires going to bunt that one down. Smith and falls down. Good bunt there as Carson Smith comes off of the mound and hit the slick surface there, and it's going to be a base hit for KJ Ellis. Good bunt down the third base line as Lyde Smith there was playing back at regular depth. So Blake Hudson will come to the plate. Single. I don't think I got to give you Blake's stats here on the first at bat.
He is 228 on the year, 26 for 114. Coming off that base hit, breaking ball misses away for ball one. Thanks for joining us, folks. We appreciate it very much here on a Saturday afternoon for this one. As these two teams are matching up here, the three-team district. So winner of this one goes to the regional tournament. We'll be in the championship game Monday night against the number 1 seed Wolf County. As I said, 3 of the top 5 RPIs, and they're going to have a bunt over to Smith. Sacrifice works, and Hudson sacrifices to get runner in scoring position. This is out 1-3. And sends KJ Ellis down to second. That'll bring up Adam Spencer in the 2-hole. Adam popped out to center field in his first plate appearance. Yeah, 3-team district here since 2006 with Riverside stopped playing baseball about that time. So it's been these 3 teams. So the number 1 seed gets the automatic shot to the 14th region. Going to be held down at Powell County this year. Well, right now we're planning on bringing it to you live. First pitch is in there for strike 1 from Smith. We've made a tradition out of it for many years now, bringing the all the baseball region and softball region. We'll try to make it work again this year. We'll see. As costs go up and personnel is doing other things. Baseball and softball is tough, folks. This is the toughest stuff, the stuff that we stream. Basketball and football are not that hard, but baseball and softball really are hard to stream. And good strike there. Up high. Hits the top of the strike zone. 4 strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Or actually, there is one out. Not on the board. I apologize. And Spencer's going to hit that one up the middle. And Richie is there. Ellis is stopped at third, but makes it home anyway. So he scores the first run as Adam Spencer with the RBI single scores Ellis to put the Bobcats up 1-0. Ellis almost put the brakes on over there at third, then had to restart and able to make it home. I was watching him and not watching the relay out there about what happened, but that ball just got into the outfield. That's hard to score on, but good job by KJ Ellis to get to the plate. Put the Bobcats on top right now. And Bash Howard will be intentionally walked again for the second time in the game. He'll head down to first, and that'll send Adam Spencer to second. Adam, I'm a big Kobe Bird. I've done that twice now. So Kobe went down looking his first time at the plate. Oh.
Not entirely for sure what happened there.
Breaking ball is going to be hit on the ground and through by Bird. Spencer on the move. Throw to the plate is not in time. Oh, Spencer. My goodness. Spencer had to slide on the bat down there. Nobody moved it. Oh, my Lord. Let's hope he's okay. Man, he tried to slide and straight on that bat. So, Bird with the RBI single puts the Bobcats up 2-0. Hoping Adam Spencer's okay. That was hugely dangerous. Yeah. That ball was right. That bat was right in the front of the plate and tried to swing and just landed on it. So just 1 out here, 2 runs home for Breathitt County here in the third. Jaden Hudson will step in. Jaden flew out to left field, his first at bat. Going to have a bunt back to Smith. Throw to the plate is not going to be in time as Bash Howard slides on in. He was on the move on the bunt. So the suicide works, and Hudson puts it down for the single. And the Bobcats now have put 3 on the board. So RBI for Hudson sends Kobe Bird down to second. And Jaden Hudson down to first with Tatum Moore coming to the plate. So Bobcats are going a little small ball here right now with the bunting. Of course, you watch any high school baseball, anybody know our friend Coach Meehan up at Perry Central now from Hazard, who wins the
state champion, win the regional. Oh, and Moore rips that one into left field. Bird is chugging over to third, and we'll stop at third. So station to station, another base hit for Breathitt County. So they're starting to get on Smith right now. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth hit of the inning, plus an intentional walk so far in this one for Breathitt County. Jake Fugit be coming to the plate, but Coach Smith is going to head out and talk to his pitcher right now. Let's see if we're going to have a pitch and change, and we are. So all the Tigers coming over are going to have a complete change around out there. So we'll be back, folks, after this break for the pitching change.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
Located just off the Mountain Parkway in Campton, Kentucky, has been your hometown construction and agriculture equipment dealer since 1981. When you're looking for quality, dependable, and efficient equipment, Holbrook is where you can find it. Proud dealers of Kubota, Hyundai, Vermeer, and Lampride equipment, Holbrook prides themselves on matching each customer's unique needs with the equipment that will serve them the best. Come see them today.
All right, folks, welcome back. Got the bag over and out there a little bit.
Just a little bit. I'll have to
Can you crop it off?
run out there and fix it here shortly.
We had a bag over it's got Gavin Ritchie on the mound, but that ball's going to be hit in the air over top of Lovins. Just the ball was nubbed on the first pitch by Gavin Ritchie out into left field as the infield was pulled in. So Jake Fugit brings in another run for Breathitt County.
Fight number 4, Wyatt Spencer.
Kobe Bird scores. So another hit in the inning. We'll talk about Ritchie here in just a moment. This game is moving along.
It is a very fast-paced baseball game.
Yeah. Pitch is in there for strike 1. Ritchie 2.87 on the year, ERA 3 and 4 with 4 saves. Ball's going to be hit back to Ritchie. To go to the plate for 1. Throw down to first is in time. Turns the double play, and that will end it. So the Spencer hits into the 1, 2, 3 double play. And that will end it, folks, here. But the Bobcats do get 4 here in the bottom of the 3rd. We'll head to the top of the 4th with the score. Breathitt 4, Jackson 0.
Voters of Breathitt County, this is County Attorney Brendan Miller. I'm honored to have now served as your county attorney for most of my legal career, and I'm now ready and willing to continue to serve our community. As I've always done in my campaigns, my only promise to you is to use my full energy and efforts to perform this job to the best of my ability and run a respectable and efficient office and make Breathitt County the best that it can be for us to live and our children, including mine, to grow up. I realize that my actions and decisions, both as county attorney and personally, do have effects for years to come, not just today, and I will always represent and promote Breathitt County in a positive way. I ask each of you for your support and vote, and for the opportunity to again be your county attorney. Paid for by candidate.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
All right, folks, welcome back here. We've sent James out to get the bag off of the center field camera, so I'll be on my own here in just a moment. So thanks for, it'll be Brett. In the fourth, it'll be Lovins and Smith coming to the plate to face Jaden Hudson. Get a little bit of different in here, folks. So, again, thanks for joining us. Of course, folks, election time here in Breathitt County. Appreciate your consideration as one of my commercials there for another term as your county attorney. I always do appreciate your consideration. And open voting today until 4 o'clock. 2 more hours over at the courthouse and on Tuesday all day. So, folks, get out, use your constitutional voice, and vote. Lovins will step in. Lovins singled his first time at the plate, was at the plate when Turner was thrown out at second. Called strike, evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Not going to keep the balls and strikes here until James gets back, so ignore that just a moment. Oh, and that ball's going to be hit to center field. Jake roams over and makes the catch for out number 1. So Lovins drives one deep, but is out number 1 as he lines to center field here to start the 4th inning. And that will bring up Jagger Lovins. Jagger grounded to short his first plate appearance. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Called strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here on Lovins. Swings and misses. Strike 2. I'm keeping the balls and strikes for you. A lot that goes on here with these productions. James does an excellent job along with all of our other folks that produce these games, folks. So you don't know really what all goes into it. Ball's going to be popped up over to the right side of the field, and Bash Howard back and makes the catch for out number 2. James is back, so we'll let him get to that. But we got 2 outs, folks, and it will be Carson Smith coming to the plate. Carson went down looking his first time at the dish. Thank you, James. Not even breathing hard, but you get back here, man, all the way out to center field that quickly. First pitch is ball 1 from Hudson. Of course, pitch counts. You're going to have a day break here. I guess Hudson can go up to probably 49 pitches and still be available on Monday if the Bobcats were to move on. Well, misses away, 2 ball, 1 strike. Ball's going to be hit on the ground. Howard goes over, tries to make the tough play and cannot. So that'll be a base hit for Carson Smith. Would have been a great play by Howard there at second if he could have made the play, but could not make the backhand. So that'll be a single for Carson Smith and bring up Gavin Ritchie, who went down swinging his first time at the plate in the 2nd inning. Again, want to thank our sponsors, Wolf County Farm Bureau, Breathitt Farm Bureau, Jackson Electric Plumbing Supply, Breathitt Funeral Home, People's Bank of Jackson, Variety Pizza, Citizens Bank Trust Company of Jackson, Family and Hometown Pharmacy, Holbrook Equipment, Dr. Stephen Howard, and yours truly, Brendan Miller, as your Breathitt County attorney, and also my law office as well. Give us a call if you got any needs. I don't do commercials and usually don't do it up until next time. So, Ritchie swings and misses. 0-2.
Ball's in the dirt. Nice block that time by Moore. Moved his body well. Let's take that one off the chest. 1 ball, 2 strikes from Hudson. Swing and miss. As that will end the inning with the strikeout. And so through 3.5. Breathitt 4, Jackson 0. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th as the Bobcats will send up Ellis, Hudson, and Spencer.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
All right, folks, welcome back here.
7, Page.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Cage Ellis, as he led off the 3rd inning with a butt single, will try to lead off here in the 4th. Will lead off. Let's see if he's going to square the bunt, pulls back. First pitch is in there for strike 1.
Okay.
Breaking ball is in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Cage Ellis here, top of the 4th inning. So we're halfway through this one, folks. Man, been a quick baseball game. Less than an hour so far for this one. Oh, yeah, that one hits him in the back. And he will hit on down to first with the HBP. And that will bring up Blake Hudson. Blake sacrificed last inning to get Ellis over to second base in scoring position.
Up to bat, number 1, Blake Hudson.
Pitch misses high. Ellis, good healthy lead over there. And Hudson's going to lay it down again. Lige Smith unable to make the play. And so that's going to be another base hit for Hudson. We'll call that one. That'd have been a tough play. I think he might have had it beat.
I think you would have.
Yeah, so we're going to call that a hit, and that'll send Ellis over to second and bring up Adam Spencer. Came up big with the RBI single last inning. Squares to bunt and got away from that one. Able to pull back, and ball was just a bit inside. Squares. Oh, that one bunted right up in his face. Let's see if he's okay. Yeah, got some blood already from Adam. So we'll Adam Getting beat up today. Slid on that bat a few minutes ago, and that ball bunted up and hit him right in the face, and we've got some blood. So we'll take some time here, folks, to see if he's okay and see if he's going to be able to continue or not. So we'll take a break, folks, and be right back here in just a moment here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. 55th District Baseball Tournament coming at you.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
Located just off the Mountain Parkway in Campton, Kentucky, has been your hometown construction and agriculture equipment dealer since 1981. When you're looking for quality, dependable, and efficient equipment, Holbrook is where you can find it. Proud dealers of Kubota, Hyundai, Vermeer, and Lampride equipment, Holbrook prides themselves on matching each customer's unique needs with the equipment that will serve them the best. Come see them today and visit their website at holbrookequipment.com or give them a call at 606-668-7261.
All right, folks, welcome back. We're going to have a substitution here. Adam Spencer is going to be out of the game. That bunt hit him right in the mouth, and I'm not going to surmise about what the injuries are, but they were out looking for stuff there around the plate, which is not good. So let's hope Adam's okay. We'll be praying for him. Great young man. And Tucker Neese is in the game now. Going to take over. We'll see where he goes defensively, but he'll come in and finish the at bat. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tried to bunt. Was not able to get the bunt down. So got runners on first and second. Got Blake Hudson at first and Cage Ellis at second. 1 ball, 2 strikes on turn, and that one hits him. So that's a second HBP of the game, and that will load them up for Bash Howard. Nowhere to put him this time.
Yep.
So Bash is going to get in at bat. A big smile on his face right now. So it's going to be tough. I took intentional walks when I was in high school too. It's not fun when you want to hit the baseball. It's the best part of the game. So now Bash steps in. Richie. Breaking ball is going to miss high. Yeah. Didn't know if Dirk was going to give us a strike call that time or not. But 1-0. Howard steps in. Ball is called strike 1. Nice pitch that time by Richie. So nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. Richie on. Ball misses low. Ellis down at 3rd. So we're going to be praying for Adam Spencer. That did not look good. So let's hope everything's okay with Adam. Great young man. Pitch 2. And that's going to be through the hole. And it's going to score 1 and score a second here. So a 2 RBI single for
Bash Howard, sorry, getting phone calls here, folks. I can't. Hold on just a second. I need to get. And we're going to have a mound visit here. As Bash Howard with 2 RBI singles scored both Ellis and Hudson. And we'll send Tucker Neese down to second here. All right, folks, we're back. And Kobe Bird stepping in for Breathitt County. He has struck out and singled with an RBI. Cats with 2 in so far in the inning, still nobody out. Squares and swings and misses. 4 strike, 1 foul. That one actually tipped it back to Preston Turner. Bird hits that one to left field. That is going to be over. Left fielder out there. Kobe Bird drives it deep. That's going to score Neese. Howard is turning and running hard there, but is going to be held up at third. So Bobcats with an RBI single. It's going to be an RBI double, for Kobe Bird as he drives in Tucker Neese. Bash goes to third, and it'll be Jaden Hudson stepping in. Still nobody out. 3 in here in the inning so far for Breathitt County.
Yeah. To make it 10.
Pitch misses away. Jaden so far has flown out to left field and singled with an RBI. All misses. 2-0.
2-0.
Okay. I want to call him too quick.
That's I was sitting here giggling to myself about that.
Yeah. That one misses too. 3-0. Call strike 1 there on Hudson. Hudson thought that was a little outside, but called strike 1. You can turn around and look at the dugout here. So got Howard on third, Bird on second. Hudson fouls that one away. He'd run the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Still nobody out in the inning. Hudson hits that one to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit and bounces away out there. That's going to score 2 as Bird trots around to score with we'll call that a double for Jaden Hudson. 2 RBIs. And Bobcats are rolling in this inning so far. 9-0 now, already 5 home in the inning, 4 and 5 with Tatum Moore striding to the plate. Tatum has flown to left and singled with an RBI. And he's going to hit that one to shortstop. That's going to be at Levens. Bear hands it, not going to be in time as Tatum Moore beats that one out for another base hit. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the inning for Breathitt County. So they've broken out here in the last 2 innings.
Jake Fugit will step in. Jake has grounded to short and singled with an RBI as well. Ball's in the dirt, picked by Turner.
As Tatum Moore takes second off that.
Thank you. I can't see. I can't see past this pole.
A little pole in your way.
Yeah. Ball's inside. Have to crane around just to see outside the main here. So, James, thank you, sir, for keeping me on board here. And Puget's going to hit that to left field. Little settles under it out there, makes the catch. Hudson is going to do a throw to the plate, and he is going to be out. And Ryan Little guns Jaden Hudson at the plate from left field. Great throw out there by Ryan Little. Or that's Jagger Lovins. I'm sorry. I've got them all mixed up here again. Let me make sure of
Plate number 4, White Spencer.
after the change. Let me make sure who's who out there. Lovins moved to center and Little went to left. So that Ryan Lovins with the play. Excellent throw. So that's 2 outs as Hudson is thrown out 7-2, route number 2. Ball in the dirt. Two-way Moore at third. White Spencer. Ball misses. 2 balls, 1 strike to Spencer. Have KJ Ellis, who started all this, on deck. Bobcats with 9 in the inning, or 5 in the inning to make 9 total. And Spencer's going to hit that to left field. Little is there and makes the catch. So that will end the inning. And we'll head to the top of the 5th with the score. Breathitt 9 and Jackson 0. Voters of Breathitt County, this is County Attorney Brendan Miller. I'm honored to have now served as your county attorney for most of my legal career, and I'm now ready and willing to continue to serve our community. As I've always done in my campaigns, my only promise to you is to use my full energy and efforts to perform this job to the best of my ability and run a respectable and efficient office and make Breathitt County the best that it can be for us to live and our children, including mine, to grow up. I realize that my actions and decisions, both as county attorney and personally, do have effects for years to come, not just today, and I will always represent and promote Breathitt County in a positive way. I ask each of you for your support and vote, and for the opportunity to again be your county attorney. Paid for by candidate.
Just want to watch the game.
That turned on the ceiling fan, used the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
All right, welcome back here, folks. 9-0, Breathitt County headed to the top of the 5th here, as it will be Ryan Little, Light Smith, and Jordan Turner coming up to face Jaden Hudson. I would think Breathitt will probably manage this pitch count here throughout. Jaden, they've got 17 pitches on the board for him. Of course, 24 or less come back tomorrow. 49 or less can come back on Monday. First pitch too little is strike one. So it depends on, not for sure how many Tatum Moore threw, but I don't know. It was more than 25. The ball's going to be grounded to short. Oh, and we're going to have unable to make a play out there is Howard. That ball was just jiggling along there. So we'll call that an E4 for Breathitt, but that'll send up Lige Smith. First pitch by Hudson is in there for strike one. In the dirt for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Those are Scooby-Doo socks, by the way.
Are they? Okay,
Yeah,
I never got to the bottom of it.
I never got to see, but you can tell from here.
Oh, I can. Row. And pitch to Smith, swings in, misses. Row, Raggy. I'm going to solve a mystery here, the mystery machine. We were down at took Carson on his senior trip with some guys and did the mystery machine escape from mystery thing, escapeology. If you ever get a chance to do some of that stuff, that's pretty cool, folks, out there. We had to be Carson and Beth and all of the boys with us, Jaden Gibson and Sawyer Hall and Dawson. We're all, that ball's going to be hit to center field. Jake Hudson ranges over and makes the catch. For out number one, Dawson Hayes. And we were escaped just in time. Had to find all the clues. So that's fun stuff out there. So one away here in the top of the 5th inning. Of course, the gun to the plate there that got Jaden Hudson kept the lead at 9. Strike call. So depending on what happens here, Bobcats will bat in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and miss by Turner for strike 2. Swing and miss for strike 3. So that'll be 2 outs, and that will bring the top of the lineup, Bentley Tincher, to the plate. Bentley has struck out and walked, so he's 0 for 1 in the game. Reminder, folks, the winner of this one will be here at 6:30 on Monday. Softball, the first softball game, Jackson City and Wolf. We will be live with you. We'll start at 5:30, so there'll be an hour difference. And so we'll see if there will be a little bit of overlap, I believe, on Monday. Then Tuesday will be the championship game. We're trying to finagle everything here and get everybody on. We know we've got producers now as far as calling the game, with all election day and everything going on. I have my duties outside of being on the ballot. So we've got to do those things, and makes it a little bit more difficult. Tincher swings and misses for strike 2.
First round for softball will, of course, be the Lady Tigers of Jackson City and the Lady Wolves of Wolf County.
Mm-hmm. Did I say that?
I don't know.
Okay,
but
I thought I might have
remember.
I thought I might have stated it wrong but it is Jackson and Wolf at 5:30 on Monday here at Breathitt softball field, and then the championship game, Wolf and likely Jackson, likely Breathitt at this point. Excuse me, will be at 6:30. Pitch misses away. As Jackson really gets rolling here in the top of the 5th. Swing and miss, and that will end it here in the top of the 5th as strike 3 swinging. That'll send us to the bottom of the 5th with the score of Breathitt 9, Jackson 0.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over...
All right, folks, thanks. I want to thank our sponsors here, especially Dr. Stephen Howard. If you're injured, Dr. Howard can help, including auto, accident, workers' compensation. No referral needed. Over 22 years of experience with Dr. Howard down at the Wolverine Bridge. They'll take care of you. Of course, you've got Wolf County Farm Bureau, Breathitt County Farm Bureau, our title sponsors. Big on commitment, big on Kentucky, big on Wolf and Breathitt County. Our Susan and Cable and Big Kelly, Chuck Price and Seth Holland. Jackson Electric Plumbing Supply. Stop in and see Scott for all your electrical, plumbing, and heating needs. Serves the whole region, man. It's amazing the people you see in there when I step
Absolutely.
in from all over Eastern Kentucky. Breathitt Funeral Home and Jessica and the Hamiltons and Jeff doing a wonderful job. And Ellis going to hit that one to right field. And that ball was it caught? Can't see
I
out
couldn't
there.
tell. Looks like it was.
Must be. So F9 for out number one. Thanks, People's Bank of Jackson. Working together, building success. People's is ready to help you reach your dreams. Variety Pizza, your home for the best pizza in Jackson, along with their famous hoagies. Citizens Bank Trust Company of Jackson, over 60 years serving the financial needs of Breathitt County. Check out their CBTJ free mobile app. That ball is going to be fouled away by Blake Hudson. Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy, great people who have your safety at heart. Family and Hometown Pharmacy, proud supporters of the teams of the 55th District. Portia and Everett, great friends, great folks. Check them out. See Todd Holbrook down at Holbrook Equipment. I bought a couple of tractors off of them. They sure treat you right. Good sales and service. Go down and see Todd for your equipment. And then lastly, me. County Attorney, thank you, folks, for your consideration on the ballot either on Tuesday. Kevin Ritchie. Lever's low. 1 and 2. Blake Hudson. One away here in the bottom of the fifth. Ball's going to be in the dirt, knocked down by Preston Turner. One here. The Bobcats get one. The game is over. We'll end it, with the 5-inning, 10-run rule in high school baseball. Ball in the dirt. 3 and 2 here on Blake Hudson. Bottom of the fifth inning. Sun's out blazing now, James.
It is. We thought there was going to be lightning and thunder and everything. It's turned out to be a beautiful day.
Breaking ball, HBP. Third so far. And that will bring up Tucker's niece in for Adam Spencer. No word yet that we've received on Adam. Bad looking situation there, really.
And again, our thoughts and prayers.
Absolutely.
For Adam in that situation.
Great young man. Ball misses low. Adam Sr., his father, and Debbie, quite great people. Adam going to be deployed again. We're praying for him. He'll be headed back overseas to Jordan. He was telling me the other day. And Tucker Neese hits that one to left field. Little's out there to haul it in for out number 2. That'll bring up Bash Howard.
Sebastian steps in. Richie ready to go to work. Hudson off first. Breaking ball, swings and misses. Breaking ball over his head that time. Ball one. 1-1 with 2 away here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Breathitt County with 4 in the 3rd, 5 in the 4th. Called strike to Howard. Misses away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away here. Bottom of the 5th inning on Sebastian Howard. Breaking ball. That's going to hit that to right field. Carson Smith ranges over. Cannot make the catch as that goes through, and that will do it, folks. That will end the ball game as Blake Hudson comes on around to score on as play unable to be made out there. And so that will do it. 10-0 Breathitt County here. They'll advance to the championship game on Monday night. We'll take a break, at least one commercial, and be right back to close this one out, folks, on BSN.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back. It was Breathitt County here with the 10-0 win. 11 hits, 1 error for Breathitt County. Jackson City, 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 error on the game. So that will end Jackson City's record year so far. And congratulations to them. 21-12, great year for the Tigers. And Coach Smith, see all of that bunch back on the field next year for Jackson City. But Breathitt County moves on Monday night at 6:30. It'll be the Bobcats and the Wolves again for the 4th straight year in the finals here, I believe, if I look back at my notes. So should be a good one. Breathitt has won all of those. So that, I know that's been a big issue in Campton, that they want to win a district championship with this bunch. So it'll be a good matchup, of these, of both Wolf and Breathitt. We're always privileged here to stream Wolf and Breathitt no matter what they play in. It's always a great game. It should be another great one on Monday night. We'll be here for you folks, for you on Monday night, your home stream here for both Breathitt and Wolf County. So we appreciate you very much and tuning in here on BSN, and we'll see you on Monday night. Breathitt County moves on 10-0.